Hey guys, what's up? It's Duckmech here, and I'm going to give you the 411, the White Boy breakdown on Blizzcon Day 1 with the announcement of challenge modes making it into Legion. Sort of. Now to give you a quick rundown, guys, there's going to be 10 new dungeons in Legion. There's 5 level up dungeons: Eye of Ashara, Neltharian's Lair, Halls of Valor, Darkheart Thicket, and Violet Hold. And then there are 5 max level dungeons at a level 110, Vault of the Wardens, Black Rookhold, Helheim, Suramar Noble District, and Suramar Catacombs. Now all the dungeons from the videos they showed on day 1 of BlizzCon look fucking amazing. Now to get into challenge modes with these dungeons. Now Blizzard have pretty much repurposed challenge modes for Legion. And I'm going to give you everything that they kind of gave us on day 1 as best as I can. Now keep in mind, at the moment these challenge modes in Legion are going to start off just above heroic dungeon level difficulty. There are no gold, silver or bronze timers in Legion challenge modes. Instead there's going to be a single timer which is set to be more lenient than silver at this stage. They don't want these to be mad dashes. Apparently that's not the idea that they have for our dungeon experiences. So for Legion challenge mode, guys, there's going to be a challenger's Keystone. Now, how you obtain the Keystone at the moment, they didn't go into. They think it'll be around from max level quests or something like that, but they don't know yet. But this Keystone will point us to a random Legion dungeon, and that Keystone will have a power level attached to it, and that'll determine the difficulty and the reward that we receive from that dungeon. Now, the dungeons can have modifiers or affixes on them, which I'll go into soon. If you beat the timer, you upgrade your Keystone and your power level. If you fail, your Keystone gets depleted, but you still get your loot. Now, they haven't gone into any further detail surrounding that at the moment. Now, Blizzard's core philosophy around these, they said they wanted to scale the dungeons up, not down. So I think challenge modes at the moment, we all get scaled down to 630. Pretty much it's all going to become flexi. The whole world is going to be flexi, it seems, in Legion. There's no start zones. You can pick a spot and start, and the environment will scale to your current item level. They want to focus on combat gameplay, they said. They don't want us just pulling the whole instance and mashing Chi Torpedo. They want continuous lasting progression from their dungeons, and they want new modifiers for us to deal with each week. So as your Keystone goes up in power, you can start to see things like increased HP to mobs, damage percent increases on the mobs. They've also announced some fixes for the dungeons, but they didn't go into a lot of details. Some examples they gave were things like enemies will enrage at 30% health and do double damage. There'll be extra enemies throughout the dungeon, corpse explosions after each death, or to really just fuck being a healer, periodic damage over time for the whole dungeon. So absolutely fuck being a healer in Legion. So what do we get? At this stage, there's been absolutely zero announcement in regards to what the loot will be, in regards to if it's cosmetic weapons or sets again. What we do know so far is we get a loot chest at the end of every run. There is a jackpot for the highest level cleared each week. And this is being viewed or said by Blizzard to be a genuine alternate path to raiding. So does that mean that it's an equal part to mythic raiding when you get to a high enough power level? I have absolutely no idea. They didn't go into any detail, and I can only imagine the fucking QQ that will come from that if that is the case. So it seems that we will really be losing sort of that experience of pulling large number of packs, rotating your stuns and your frag belts, yelling at each other, squeezing your ass so tight that you make a rainbow pop out. So we'll kind of really miss those moments, and it seems that we'll be moving towards a lot more CC and things like that. So I honestly don't know what to expect from this so far. It certainly hasn't been received very well. If you have a look at the no challenge mode in Legion's thread at the moment, or Legion thread I should say, sorry. But they are trying to call this a true open-ended experience for all players. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what comes out of it. Personally, I read one suggestion on the forums that I thought was amazing, which would be just to leave gold, silver and bronze timers for the 10 new dungeons, and then replace mythic dungeons with this idea. I think that came from Saran or someone like that, but fucking awesome idea, and 100% do that, Blizzard. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, guys. But that is it. That is all the info that's been released on challenge modes for Legion so far. Thanks very much for checking out the video. If I get any more info, I'll be sure to update it. Thanks, guys. See ya.